Welcome, Scorpio, to High Priestess Influence and to your weekly general tarot intuitive guidance. So this will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 23rd through the 29th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, dear Scorpio, never put someone else's judgment. Beautiful Scorpio. Never put someone else's judgment or opinion above your own. And keep in mind that the cards are here as guidance, not as prediction. So it is my intention to attract the cards that will provide the best message, cards and the intuition that will blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's tripping over my words here, Scorpio. It is my intention to provide to attract the cards that will provide the best intuition and message for those of you who actually view this, the most meaningful message. Okay, Scorpio. Wow, I'm really feeling a distracted energy. So we have cards there from the minor arcana, the physical, mental, and spiritual realms, and now beautiful Scorpio. Oh my goodness, the Magician as the overall energy. So wow, love this message so far, just looking at it, but we'll see what happens when I pick up the cards. But before I do, special shout out and thanks to Tara, I think it's Tara, for letting me know that someone is stealing my videos. And so I made up this little sign to let you know that if you're not viewing this at High Priestess Influence, then you're viewing it on a channel where someone has basically just stolen my videos to make money for him or herself. So yeah, Scorpio, I haven't even gotten paid for any of these videos yet. So why should someone else? Okay, anyway, enough of the kind of negativity, but thank you, Tara, for letting me know. And let's get started. So I love the Ace of Cups, but who doesn't? Beautiful, beautiful. Now, it jumped out alone, so it's a very general message here of, a gift from the universe, something you desire, something that has a potential to bring you great joy. This could be romantic relationships. This could be something creative, artistic. Just the beginning of something wonderful here for you. Yeah, I hope this resonates with you because, it's a beautiful feeling, a beautiful energy of something fresh and new beginning with like long-term potential. Okay, wow. So in your mental realm, you've got a lot on your mind, Scorpio. Just looking at the number of cards here in the mental realm, it's possible that these messages will actually be individual messages for different Scorpios in here, but we'll see. On top, we have the Queen of Swords. Beneath that, we have the King of Wands. Beneath that, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. And beneath that, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands here. Okay, it is possible that the Queen of Swords, male or female, doesn't matter. King of Wands, same thing, okay? Not gender specific, more like the energy, okay? So now the Queen of Swords, I feel as this is someone who is really, I want to say intuitive, really sharp-minded, intuitive in almost like a practical way, if that makes sense. does that make sense? Like someone who kind of like knows knows a lot, can really see someone for like who they really are and what their situation really is, and can advise them well, gives good advice. So I'm feeling like a really good advisor type of person. Whether whether this person does this professionally or not, not necessarily so, but possibly. But I definitely feel as though this person is kind of like wise and approachable, and kind of like likes to help people, likes to give advice. So now we have the king here, the King of Wands. Very very active. I'm feeling kind of like physically active. Likes to get involved in a lot of different things, energetic, charismatic, maybe even like attractive, vibrationally, especially like energetically attractive, like people well liked. Okay. Now, it is possible, Scorpio, that one of these is you and the other one is someone else. This Ace of Cups for some of you may be a romantic relationship. It could be a business partnership. So even if you're already in a relationship, I just got the feeling that this might be a fresh start for you and your partner, either in general, like you weren't getting along and everything, and now you kind of like came to a new understanding, or something like that, even like a spiritual understanding or something, and or it may be a fresh start for you in a specific area of your life. So that's what I'm saying. This may actually be relationship related for most of you here, but not necessarily a brand new relationship. Could be a brand new relationship for some of you. For others, I'm feeling like a renewal, a refreshment. It's like refreshing. It's a new way of being with this person. Like, just, I don't know, like moving forward, you have such great potential, such great opportunities. I got the feeling that some of you maybe were thinking of not staying together in the past, or maybe you weren't sure if you were really cut out for each other, or something. And I do feel as though these people are very different. I do feel as though they're very different, but they complement each other, if that's even the right word. They go well together. So also in in your mental realm, you have the Nine of Swords reversed. So I'm feeling like you've stopped. This makes sense with a fresh start with somebody. So either if this is a brand new relationship, it's kind of like you've stopped worrying about finding someone. And if this is a renewal, a fresh start to an existing relationship, this is about you are letting go of the worries, the things that were stressing you out. I just got the feeling that some of you didn't trust the other person that much. Not everybody. Some of you were just like out of sync. I also just got the feeling that some of you, when at the beginning of your relationship, maybe you were less mature, and now you've kind of like grown up, grown wiser, gotten more comfortable with each other. Interesting. But yeah, you've given this worry up. Actually, not just this worry. You've given up those negative expectations, those negative beliefs. You realized that okay, so some of you realized that you were the ones holding yourselves back. You realize now that you were holding yourself back in this relationship. It was your expectations. It was your focusing on the negative. Okay, so again, if it's about an existing relationship, you realized your self-limiting beliefs were preventing the love of your life from showing up. If this is about, okay, I'm not sure what I just said, if I said that wrong. Okay, I'm going to repeat myself again. If this is about a new relationship, you've finally realized that it was your negative thoughts that were holding this person off from manifesting into your life. If this is an existing relationship, you've realized that your negative expectation, you're focusing on like bad habits of the other person or little things that you don't like about the person. You realize that was holding you back. I also got the feeling that some of you have realized that you cut more slack. You have in the past cut more slack for other people in your life, your friends and siblings or whatever, your coworkers. Like, you cut slack for those people, but you were really hard on your partner, and you've realized that, and you're letting that go. That's something that was standing in your way. But overall, back to the more general message, you've realized that it was your negative thinking that was getting in the way of either manifesting this relationship or having a good relationship. So I'm really feeling like these opposites coming together. And also we have an air sign. You're represented here by an air sign and a fire sign. Obviously, Scorpio, you're a water sign, but I feel like these are representing, something about your personalities here. And, so we have the air, like fanning the flames here. So interesting, very interesting. I like that. Okay. The 9 of Wands reversed. Okay, you finally reached it. You finally gotten here. Okay, so again, if it's a new relationship, you finally manifested it. If you are relating to each other in a new way and your expectations have improved and your vibration, your thoughts, your emotions have improved around this relationship, this is, you've made it. You've gotten here. Now don't regress back. Don't let old paranoia creep in. Don't be defensive. Don't be defensive. Okay? Okay, so this is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. You guys, whether it's a new relationship or an existing one, you're at a really good place right now. Don't start doubting it. Don't second guess it, right? Don't be looking over your shoulder. Okay, the 9 is the number of completion, right? It's not the 10. 1 plus 0 reduces to 1. 10s are new beginnings, fresh starts. The 9 is the end of the journey. So you have reached your goal, whatever it is, whether it's an improved relationship or a new relationship. You've reached your goal. Don't blow it by falling back into old habits. And mostly it's old thought habits. No, but for some of you it is old behavior habits, such as being critical of someone, right? You both come home from work, you're tired, and maybe you just start, because you're in a bad mood or you're tired, you start picking on things about your partner. Okay, no, you're in a better place. Don't regress. Don't go back. And also, don't go back to the negative thinking, the self-doubt, the self-limiting beliefs, the negative thoughts about your partner, about your relationship, about being in a relationship. Even if it's a new relationship, don't be thinking, oh, well, how long could this last? Is this too good to be true? No. Those are your old thought habits that you need to let go. Because look at your overall energy. Oh my God, the Magician, come on. The Magician. the Magician, I feel like you have magically either manifested this person or manifested this improvement in your relationship. And when I say improvement, I feel like that word isn't even good enough. It isn't descriptive enough, because I feel like there's just such a bond and maturity to this relationship. I mean, and I feel like everybody's so happy. The emotions are running high. Everybody's feeling love and joy and optimism, right? Don't look back. Don't look back. You've got the Magician energy. This is all about you manifesting your desires. And I also just got the feeling, Scorpio, now that you've manifested this situation, now that you have a relationship and have it the way you want it, you should recognize your power and your ability to manifest anything you desire. Now, I know those just sound like words. Even to myself sometimes they sound like words, even though I know better, and I've had certain experiences that prove it to me. I mean, it amazes me that I can't tap into my power more because of doubts. Listen, the reason I'm able to interpret this intuition the way I do is because of the experiences that I have had throughout my life. There's a reason that I did not attract some of the spiritual teachings that I have, and the spiritual growth that I've had. I didn't attract until later in life, because I wouldn't have been able to even interpret this or explain it or relate to it if I hadn't gone through these things myself, and still experience it, because I'm still human, right? But your manifestation powers are amazing. All of ours are. All of ours are. It's only our doubt that ever gets in the way of our desires. It's only doubt, self-limiting beliefs, worry, fear, any negative thought results in you emitting a negative vibration, a negative frequency. It's normal. We all do that all the time. But once you become aware of it and you can be more deliberate, you can raise there can be a new normal. Okay, that's what I just got. There can be a new normal to your vibration, to your expectations. And I actually feel like there is a new normal already for you, Scorpio. And when the universe is just encouraging you to keep that going. Do not look back. Do not regress. The past doesn't even matter. The past, your past vibration, your past expectations, and your past experiences were all happened because your vibration attracted those experiences to you, but those experiences served as opportunities for growth and expansion and clarity, which you've obviously received because you are the Magician. So now that you've got that energy, hold on to it. But that's basically what I'm feeling here. Now that you've got this Magician energy, it's more than just the relationship, right? So even if none of this resonates for you, let's say the specific thing where I'm interpreting a relationship here, and it's only for a handful of you. It's not for everybody, but you do resonate with the rest of it. Then the message for you is recognize the Magician in yourself, and realize that you are way, 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 way more powerful than you think you are, than your experience would have you believe, or even have anyone else believe. Okay? As good as things might be for some of you, quote unquote good, I mean, that's a relative term, but let's just throw it out there and from our human perspective. As good as things might be for some of you, there's always room for improvement. They can always be better. And it's really it's just little doubts and little self-limiting beliefs that get in the way. That's all it is. So just hang on to that Magician energy. Hang on to it. It's beautiful. I love it. And enjoy your Ace of Cups, whatever it is. If it's not a relationship, whatever it is for you, enjoy it. I love it. So, my dear Scorpio friends, I want to thank you so very much for being with me. It's been a pleasure. If you'd like to support this channel, just do me a favor. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this, you can give it a thumbs down also. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. Click the bell for notifications. Share it with other Scorpios or with anyone. These messages kind of are, universal. If you think this would benefit someone, feel free to share it. But I want to thank you so very much for being with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Tara. And Scorpio, have a beautiful week. And I'll see you back here again next week at High Priestess Influence. Bye, Scorpio.